3. So week 2 and 3 has this vectors and matrix, right? So week 2 and 3 has the vector fundamentals. So where I'll be teaching you how to declare it, how to initialize it, how to find the length of a vector, how to access the vector, and finding reminder, and then greatest value in a vector. All these things will be you'll be learning in that section. Okay, and then searching and occurrence analysis. As I said, I have given you the vector. Okay, if you have a set of number, what you'll do, definitely you'll search for it. You'll just search for it for some number, or you'll be searching for a maximum occurrence of a number. So if it is a even or odd, if it is a perfect square, so these things will help you in processing the signals and image things. Okay, so as I said, I have my speed signal in the 1D and image in the 2D. Okay, so if you see, images in the edges will be pixels in the edges of the image will be darker, which has the higher values. And if you see the images inside the edges, you'll have the lesser value. Okay, so you can traverse without using any built-in statement. You can traverse each and every pixel to create your own built-in function, or you can create your own algorithms for removing noise and all. So definitely this part will be helpful for that. Okay, and then vector pair operation, where you'll be adding numbers in pairs from a vector. Okay, and determine whether a vector is monotonically increasing or not and all. Right, and then you have the series generation 2 part, where you have to generate, where I'll be demonstrating how to generate a series and how to sum it. Okay, so different series like Fibonacci series, everything will be explained in this. So this is what all about this week 2 and week 3.
So today what I tried in this program is to just find the length of vector using without using the length function. Okay, so rather I have used this function, this is empty, so this has to be used anyways. Okay, and so this is the function output, that is length underscore vector, because I don't want to clash with the inbuilt function. So I have just created output variable as length underscore vector, and the function name is length of a vector, and n is the input variable, excuse me, and length underscore vector is equal to 0. So what is this is I am just assigning the output variable to be 0. Okay, and this is the condition. Okay, so while is empty, so what it does is it checks whether the vector is empty or not. Okay, if it is empty, then it's exits the loop. Okay, so since it is not empty, just it comes into the loop, and what happens is it just starts incrementing the length of the vector. Okay, so from 0, so it just if for the first time it comes into the loop and just increment it to 1. Okay, and what happens is the first place of the vector, okay, which means if you have some 10 values, then the first place of the vector becomes 0. I mean, it is got deleted. Okay, this option is to delete. Okay, delete the element. Okay, so first it got deleted. Okay, then it just goes back and check whether the vector is empty. So for the second time it comes in. Okay, and again it just incremented, and again it comes in. Okay, so when it comes in again, n of 1 I have given. So what happens is again the first place. Okay, so again the first place got deleted. Okay, so let me just show you how this works. Okay, so once I show you that, you'll get to know what get to know the idea. So let me just yes, so length of a vector, I have just did suppress, I didn't suppress the, sorry, so n I have given, right? So 1 is to 9, let us keep. So I haven't suppressed the statement here. Okay, if you notice, I haven't suppressed the statement, which means I haven't given the semicolon. Okay, so here what we'll do is, okay, so length of the vector. Okay, now see, so the length of the vector is 9. Okay, and if you see, so the first time n of 1 got deleted. Okay, n of 1 got deleted, and 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 exists. And what happens is 2 is in the first place. Now 2 got deleted, and 3 is in the first place. 3 got deleted. 4 4 exist and 4 got deleted. Similarly, if you see, so the first place element got deleted by that command. Okay, so n of 1, this command. Okay, so n of 1 is equal to this command. If you suppress this, okay, let me suppress this. Okay, sorry. Okay, so let me suppress this. Okay, save it. And now let us find the length of a new vector. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, now I'm going to give a different input where the skipping elements will be there. N is equal to, so let me clear. So n is equal to 1 is to 2 is to 100. So here you have 50 elements. So now we have to check, it should written 50 rather 99. Okay, so what we have copied and pasting it. Okay, now can you see? So length of the vector is 50. Excuse me. Okay, so this is the output. So similarly, you can check your you can check with your own input and output. Okay, so that's all for this particular video. We'll meet you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is 100-day challenge on MATLAB Loop. The task for today is to find the greatest value in the given vector. Okay, so I have given 3 vectors for the examples like x, x1 and x3. So these are the entries for the x, x1 and x3. Just have a look. And I have placed the greatest value 1 at the last, and in the x1 vector in the beginning itself, and in the x3 vector in the middle. Okay, so for these 3 examples, let us verify how our code works. Okay, so the greatest value, I think I don't want to give a detailed explanation on this task, because out of the entry you have to find the biggest value. That's it. Okay, so now without any further delay, let us get into the coding part. So I have done the code already. So just see here, this is the code. So greater underscore x is the output variable, and the function name is find underscore greater, and x is the input variable. Okay, where I pass vectors one by one. So initially, when the code gets into the function, first greater underscore x, which is the output variable, I am initializing it to 1. Okay, and the loops runs from 1 till the length of x, okay, which is the length of the vector. Okay, so it starts from the first value and checks with the greater underscore x. Okay, so if it is greater, okay, then it just swaps the value. Okay, so just see here, let me explain you the concept here, like okay, so greater underscore 6 already holds the value. So just a second. Yes, so just okay, so greater underscore x has the value 1. Okay, so now I takes the value as 1. Okay, so what is the x of I here? X of 1 is equal to, so what is the first value here in the vector? 4. Yes, so x of 1 is 4. Okay, so it just compares this. Okay, greater underscore x is just compared with the x of 5. So which is greater? So greater underscore x is smaller, and this is greater, right? So once it is a greater, then the value gets swapped. Okay, so this condition fails, right? So it comes to the else part, and what happens? The x of I value just got assigned to the greater underscore x. Now the greater underscore x no more holds the value of 1, it just holds the value of 4. Okay, so if it is greater, then the value just get assigned to the greater underscore x. If it is smaller, it remains same. Okay, so this is how the loop runs. Okay, so now let us run the program and see. Okay, so I have already learned. Let me clear it for you. Okay, now I'm just going to run pass the first vector. So the answer is 1000, right? We have got. And if I pass the second vector, the answer is 250. That also we have got, right? And if I pass the third vector, the answer is 90. That also we have got, right? So have a look on the whiteboard also. So just see here. Yes, 1000, 250 and 90. Okay, so this is how the program runs. If you have any doubt, do let me know in the comment section. I'm ready to answer your queries. That's all for this today's task. We'll meet you in the next task with next task with more interesting topic. Till then, take care. Bye bye.